Hi everyone, my name is Matt and welcome to another bullet journal productivity video. In this episode, I have another review for you. I know that you love these deep dive reviews that I do into different journals and planners and notebooks, and today I'm going really deep on the Full Focus Planner Pocket Size Edition. I love this little thing. I was a big fan of it. I didn't really know what to expect between it and the full-size Full Focus Planner. It is quite a bit larger, though I will say, just from the beginning, didn't fit in any of my pockets personally. Going back to the cargo shorts that I've referenced and no longer wear, just to be clear, it would fit into that, but in terms of a back pocket, not so much luck. But there are some little updates and subtle changes in the pocket size that I'm going to show you. I was a big fan of this. I think the team did a really good job of taking something that is a really big structured planner and paring it down a little bit, making it really usable. I love the quick start guide that they added. There's a lot of things to enjoy about it, so let's go ahead and jump into the review. So let's dive in and take a look at the Full Focus Planner Pocket Edition. When they sent this to me, it had not been released yet, but I didn't get the video out on time. And so it's not top secret anymore, available now. Let me show you what you're going to be getting into. What a lovely box. Look at that. One thing, make sure you see, big goals, smaller size. Just as a reminder, this is an unboxing review video, and so you won't see anything that I've actually written in here. It'll just be like, this is my first time opening it up and looking through it. This is I think it's the oatmeal color for the Full Focus Planner. So let's set that aside for a moment. Looks like they also sent me a mini ballpoint pen. Very nice. Thank you, Full Focus Planner team. Thank you, Marissa, Courtney, and the rest of the good folks. So this is a zebra pen. Oh, it extends. That's nice. I would find this kind of tough to write with, but that's a lot easier. Ooh, I like that a lot. Zebra SL-F1 mini ballpoint pen. Thanks for sending that. Excellent. When you extend it, the actual pen, the nib, if you will, pops out. So, yeah, so when you, never mind. Let's see, they also included some masked chocolate, which is delicious. Hazelnut chocolate from the good folks at Mast in New York. I will be having this later. So from the jump, it looks, obviously a lot like the regular Full Focus Planner. Before we jump into looking at it, let's do a quick comparison of size. You can see it's significantly smaller than the regular Full Focus Planner, which is, it's a big one. The pocket one is much, much smaller. It does have a bookmark here, but only the one. The regular has two. It does have a pocket in the back, and it does still have a little keep her closed strap. I know there's a a better name for it, but I'm gonna call it the keep her closed strap, the restraining strap. I don't know. Y'all know I ain't good with those things. And just as one other comparison, this is the Baron Fig Confidant. So comparatively, it's still a little smaller than it. Not by much though. You can see that the sizes are pretty similar. Definitely more pages. Let's go ahead and hop in. Very similar. I do like that they have a kind of simple setup and a start here guide. Just start. Go to the first day on page 35. List your big 3 tasks, appointments, and anything else you need. When you're ready, do a weekly preview, set some goals, and use other features as you gain confidence. And then there is the standard setup, where it just gives you a little bit more to do. Fill in the first week or 2 of dates, write up to 12 SMART annual goals, and pick 2 or 3 for the quarter. Detail your goals with key motivations and next steps. Use the streak tracker. So all of these things that if you want to kind of look at this, a full review of the standard size Full Focus Planner, check that out up here. So we go into annual goals. Right down here it says write the number of the quarter in which the goal is due. So that's what this is up here. So goal statement, goal details. So you'd put in your big, like just the quick assessment or description of your goals here. And then you get more into goal details. Okay. One of the other things, I talked about this more in the regular, again, full focus planner, is that I like that these goals are an achievement goal or a habit goal. Write in journal every day is a goal that I have, but it is a habit goal. Whereas an achievement goal, 70,000 YouTube subscribers. What's up? Putting that in the universe. That would be an achievement. Heck of an achievement. And then you're looking at, is this a little harder to see on the print, but then you're looking at, is this a spiritual, parental, intellectual? It's just different domains. Like something that I've talked about is what kind of space of your life do your goals fall into? Is it something you do for a season, so it has a definitive amount of time? Is it something for your career? Is it an activity? Or is it something that, you know, eventually you'll just need to retire the goal once it's completed or finished? So we have those, have the goal detail. And then there is the streak tracker. And so let's see how many days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22, so about, I guess, 30, 31 right here probably. Yeah, for a month. So I could have right here, I could say journal as the streak, and then go in here and just start, you know, however you want to do it. Circle it in, X, whatever. And then when you get to the end, it has a little percentage here, so you could count it off for the month and be like, okay, 85%, whatever. Do a little math as you will right there. So that's the streak tracker for your goals. I think that's pretty smart and nice. And then we have calendar, month 1, month 2, month 3. Quarterly planning. List important events and projects by quarter, year, and month. So this could be, you know, month July. This is the beginning of the third quarter of 2020. And this is for an entire year. So if you're using the Full Focus Planner consistently, then what you would do is migrate over goals and quarterly planning that you had in your previous Full Focus Planner into this one. So a little bit of migrating would be ideal there. My two favorite parts that I think are very unique to the Full Focus Planner are the daily rituals. So morning ritual, workday startup, workday shutdown, evening ritual. I've talked about these in other videos, but I think it's really, really important to write down and think about how you want to start your day with a morning ritual, start your workday specifically, and also shut down. These two specifically, and I think especially the workday shutdown, this is something that the Full Focus Planner really helped me with, because when you work remotely, it's really cool to think that you can work all the time anywhere, but oftentimes you end up working all the time everywhere, and especially with the family, having a specific workday shutdown ritual was really important for me. It allowed me to think that I could, you know, just kind of leave the day as it is. Ideal week, I think, is also really cool, because then you are, you know, basically setting up for yourself a vision of what you want your week to look like, and that gives you a roadmap for thinking about how you can go that place in your life. So here's a bigger example of what, you know, I could work on for an ideal week. Daily rituals, all right here. This, I think, is new language. Key projects, list important projects for the upcoming quarter. So I think that's new. Let's take a look real quick. Yeah, just rolls right into it. So the key projects, that is new. One thing that the Pocket does not have, comparatively, are the rolling quarters, which, to be honest, I didn't really use anyway, as you can see. So I prefer key projects. Nice addition. And then if we go through, then we're looking at, so you go through a week, And it's daily big three, any appointments, other tasks and notes. I do like that this is a little more smaller and simplified, because like for example here, this is a big spread for a day. So we're looking at just one page. So we're just looking at one page for a day on the pocket as opposed to two, because this was daily big three, appointments all down here. And I tend to do that a little bit more anyway. So I actually really like this. Other tasks and notes I think is good. For an appointment, what I would do instead of having like all of the hours listed, then it might be like, 10 o'clock call, 11 o'clock meeting, stuff like that. So those would be specific appointments, which is pretty much all I tend to write down in my bullet journal anyway. And so I prefer this daily layout: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then you get into your weekly preview / a little bit of review. So after action review, a few wins worth recognizing. How far along did you get in your weekly big three, which would be right down here. What worked, what didn't, how could you perform or plan better? And something important to think about here is that you want to be an observer, not a judge. Okay, so just observe what happened, don't judge it, and think about all the things that you did wrong and feel bad about it. Just observe what happened, and then you think about how could you perform or plan better. So that way you can take your observations and move them here. List sweep, review your lists and notes, goals, delegate and defer tasks, notes, journal. I wouldn't really journal in this, to be totally honest. And then you go into a new weekly big three, and then start the same thing. So that's how it would look. Let's just come down here. So then we're looking at, okay, quarterly preview. What do I want to be doing in the next quarter? That would be a new full focus planner. Quarterly preview, how far did you get on goals this quarter? What worked, what didn't? So just a little bit more. How could you plan or perform better? Remember, observe, don't judge. How could you plan and perform better? Next quarter overview, set up your next full focus planner, review your annual goals along with your life plan if you have one. Identify up to 3 goals, fill in calendars and quarterly planning pages, revise your daily rituals and ideal week as needed, and visit the Full Focus store for fresh planners, notebooks, journals, productivity resources, and more. And then we've got our notes, and there are 149 to 189, 40 pages of notes. And then the index, and that's it. A nice little pocket here, nice and sturdy. Keep your stuff together band. There. If you're looking for an easy to carry, easy to use, structured, goal and habit centric planner, then it's hard to go wrong with the Full Focus Planner pocket size. If you want to see the review I made of the regular size, the standard size Full Focus Planner, make sure you check that out right up here, and there will be a link in the description below. I'm a big fan of the Full Focus Planner and the team. They've been a big supporter and sponsor of my channel and the community that we're building here, so wanted to give you a look at this new pocket size edition that they have. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was a lot of fun to put together and just kind of go through these and do some live reactions for all of you. I know that all of you really enjoy those. Sometimes even the things that I break get a lot of reactions, not always positive, but that's okay. Be on the lookout for the video next week. I'm going to be showing you a simple 3-step habit loop that you can use to build unbreakable habits in your life. This is going to be a really powerful, useful video, so make sure you check it out and be on the lookout because I'm doing a special journal habit, like start, build a journal habit webinar in a couple of weeks. I'm going to share everything about that with you in next week's video as well. So keep an eye out for that. You'll also be among the first to learn about it if you sign up for my email newsletter. Just go to mattragland.com/thinkers and you can sign up there. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye. A morning coffee routine comes from the cue of I wake up and I'm tired. I go through the routine of making coffee, and then there's a reward of not only drinking coffee, but being more awake. So what you can do is use the coffee routine as a cue for then starting a journal routine. So while the coffee is brewing, that's when I do my journal entry, and then the reward is that I'm done with my journal entry for the day, and I still get to drink coffee.